Song breakdown. So this is my song, Sunshine.
I wanna thank my God.
So I don't know exactly what genre this is. It's been a struggle for a while. It's probably just synth pop. I think that covers it. Christian synth pop, of course, or indie tronica. I guess the best way to describe it is it's like Owl City's first and second albums. I don't know. That's just my inspiration. So yeah, if anyone knows what genre this could be more precisely, let me know. But yeah, probably Christian synth pop is what I would call it, with acoustic elements, because I use acoustic guitar and stuff, and piano that I record of my own. At the end of this video, we'll have a lyric section where I'll go over my lyrics, what I've been praying about, reading about in the Bible, because this is, of course, Christian music, and he's the reason why I do all of this. So the song starts off with a happy little synth. It's just a simple little synth pluck sound synthesizer that I got off of Flex, this nice little plugin. That's probably what sparked this whole project, is just making that happy little synth and being like, hey, what can I add to that? Second thing that comes up in the intro is the drums kick in. Now these drums, I love this plugin. This is a plugin called SSD 5. Just a super realistic drum kit. There's probably like 50 different sounds in here. Super realistic sounding. So I made my first beat here. I just did some hi-hats to start with. And then the kick and the snare I placed down here. Next, my acoustic guitar recordings come in. Some O's and some yeahs, because why not? Now I've got a method, my patented method of recording guitars lately, which is you record your main strum chord here. Not many effects going on, very dry, very mono sounding. And then you record some high strings with more of a stereo separation effect and reverb. Because together they sound like this. It's very, very nice. It really cuts through the mix and sounds very clean and big. So then we get into the first verse. So it's basically what we just had in the intro, except the synth poppy noise comes in and out.
I wanna thank my God, cause I'm trying to see the world through him. So when I feel the breeze, the God of comfort, he gives me peace.
For vocal effects, of course, I've got a bunch of things going on. I got pitcher helping with the pitch. Man, I have like 4 different EQs going on, 2 different reverbs. I don't think this is optimal, but it's just what I've come up with over the years. Compressor and delay. I used to stereo enhance my vocals to make them sound better, I guess, but I haven't been messing with the stereo on them for a long time. So it sounds like this.
So when I feel the breeze, the God of comfort, he gives me peace.
If I were to strip away all the effects, it's gonna sound really bad. Check it out.
So when I feel the breeze, the God of...
Ew, okay. Now, I do this in most of my projects. I'll pitch up my vocals and then add it on certain parts.
God of comfort, he gives me peace.
Kind of sounds funny, but it adds.
Feel the breeze, the God of comfort, he gives me peace.
Ew. I don't know why I added a triangle and a wind chime.
Comfort, he gives me peace.
But it kind of adds. Okay, as the verse continues, you got 2 other things. First of all, the bass finally comes in. It's kind of quiet, but it's just a realistic bass sound from, again, Flex. Not really any effects going on. And then this funky little guitar thing sequence that I added. It's kind of funny, but it's like, it's very early 2000s sort of pop sounding, but in the whole song it gives it kind of a funky ad.
I wanna lift his name, cause I'm longing just to walk.
It's just a muted strat sound from, again, Flex. Can you tell I like this plugin? Who's calling me? Potential spam. No, I'm hanging up.
I wanna lift his name, cause I'm longing just to walk like him.
I thought it was kind of cool how the guitar and everything cuts out and it's just my vocals and drums at the end of each section here.
Cause I'm longing just to walk like him. So when it helps me see the Prince of Peace, yeah, shelters me. And oh, turn my eyes, oh Jesus.
All right, pre-chorus here. Couple things going on. First of all, I added my absolute favorite thing of all time, which is sparkly synths. I mean, come on, how can you not like stuff like that? It's layered, it's 4 different sounds. You got a harp sound going on. Ooh, that's nice. Synth pluck rezo, which is another synth pluck from Flex. Oops, what? You got a synthesizer called Dopamine, which is one that is heavily edited. Oh, so good. And then one called Dream Pluck. And then all of them together sounds like this. It's just so happy. I don't know, I just love stuff like that. You can tell because it's like in literally all of my songs, it's some form of conglomeration of sparkly synths. But if I were to play the pre-chorus without it, it would sound like this.
Turn my eyes, oh Jesus.
It's like, it's okay, but it's like almost dry. But then with it, it's just like, I don't know, it's just happy and brighter and then we get into the chorus.
I'm standing here by amazing grace. Every wrong turn you still made a place. I'm really trying to make my point. God's in the sunshine.
Bunch of things going on in the chorus. I think the main thing is this power chord here. This is kind of a new thing I've been experimenting with. It's actually 2 power chord sounds. This is the first one. Again, this is from Flex, and the second one sounds like this. They're just notes that I've added here for the chord progression. Very realistic sounding, but it opens it up, of course, on the chorus to make it sound bigger and boomier.
I'm standing here by amazing grace. Every wrong turn you still made a place.
The funky bop, I don't know why I called it that. The funky bop strat sound. It's kind of doing the chords as well. Of course, the sparkly sound is doing its thing. The guitar has gone from the short strums like this, and is just doing full strums. Again, just like before, you've got the bass lower strumming, and then the high notes recorded separately and together. Drums have a big old cymbal sound that was added to sound bigger. White noise, I have white noise with a filter going in and out. Gives it that, again, atmospheric, airy, big sound that I want in the chorus. And all together.
I'm standing here by amazing grace. Every wrong turn you still made a place.
And here's the outro. It's a fun little, just kind of splicing up the guitar and the synth. It's fun making fills with my drum plugin. Just all these notes I placed randomly and they kind of just sounded good. But anyway, verse 2, nothing really different going on.
I wanna trust his plan, even when I don't understand. So when the shadows creep.
Now I'm going to be talking about the lyrics at the end of these videos. Chorus, again, is actually extended with more lyrics.
Every breath is a gift from you. Even my scars show what love can do. I'm really trying to make my point. God's in the sunshine bringing us joy.
Bridge happens. It's the synth poppy noise and the sparkly noise playing basically just with the open guitar strumming that's made in the chorus. The white noise doing its thing, sounding like beautiful gushes of wind. Then my vocals come in for a nice bridge section.
I need to see things. You are mine.
Nice little simple drum and cymbal sound coming in.
I need to see things.
Last chorus is just guitar and vocals with white noise.
I'm standing here by amazing grace. Every wrong turn you still made a place. I'm really trying to make my point. God's in the sunshine.
Sparkly sound.
Life is a gift from you. Even my scars show what love can do. I'm really trying to make my point. God's in the sunshine, bringing
Little
us
build
joy.
up.
I'm standing here by amazing grace. Every wrong turn you still made a place.
And that's pretty much it. I got a funky little ending.
Sunshine bringing us joy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's a little breakdown of the song. So here are the lyrics. Ultimately, it's a song about sort of learning to see life through God's perspective. In the first verse, it starts with sort of a desire to thank God and see the world through Him instead of your own circumstances. It's also about thankfulness, talking about the breeze, finding peace in that. A lot of my lyrics, I want to express sort of a recognizing His presence in everyday things. Or beautiful things. Turn my eyes, O Jesus, lay your hand upon my mind. So we get into the chorus, it shifts into something more like reflecting on what God has done already. I'm only standing here by amazing grace, every wrong turn you still made a place. Wrong turn being the mistakes I make in my life, God still makes a place for us. This slightly cheesy line, God's in the sunshine bringing us joy. It's kind of just a picture of noticing God's goodness all around us, even in the simple things. Then we get to the second verse, kind of shifts into trust. I feel like it's one thing to recognize God's goodness when life feels bright, but it's another to trust Him when you don't understand what's happening. So when the shadows creep, He's the great shepherd, He still watches me. And then it kind of ends with a confidence that no matter what is happening, whatever the season, God is still leading and He's protecting and He's caring for His people. A verse I think of as sort of a theme for this all is Romans 8, verse 6. For the mind set on the flesh is death, but to set the mind on the Spirit is life and peace. Turn my eyes, O Jesus, lay your hand upon my mind. It kind of goes with that verse. A lot of my lyrics are sort of intentionally simple because it's just how my mind thinks sometimes. Just simple little statements and confessions that are honest to God. But yeah, Romans 8:6 is a sort of a theme for all this. It's ultimately just a happy song, thankful song about focusing on good things. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Alright, let me see if my son has anything to add to this. Sammy, do you have anything to add? Sammy, what is this?
Betul.